All right. What's up, everybody? Anybody that's in here, I appreciate you guys. Let's get it started. Um, I'm trying to refresh this. I don't know why this is not working. All right, let's just pin this to the chat, and then we'll pin this to the chat. I think we're good. All right. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are interested in crypto videos and just live streams and all that stuff. Just talking about cryptocurrency and hopefully growing our investment portfolios to higher and higher levels. So feel free to check out any links that are in the description. I also have a link. I don't have a link in the chat. I now do. I now have a link in the chat, so feel free to check out that link in the chat for BTCC. If you specifically use my link, you will get a 10% deposit bonus, extra bonuses up to $10,055, 40% lower trading fees, and you can trade all the way up to a 500x leverage. So, feel free to check that out. It is a fantastic platform with no VPN or KYC required. So definitely give that a look, which is great because my leverage trading portfolio is looking better and better every day. It didn't look good yesterday, or sorry, it might have been the day before that. The day before that, it didn't look great, and actually had two positions liquidated that we need to talk about. But yeah, I think other than that, everything has been great. It's not two like major positions, but losing out on any money or potential money or whatever is just not something I like to see. But we all have to deal with it. We all deal with loss. So again, we got 42 people here. Hit the like button. Get me up to 20 likes. Usually I like to be half the concurrent viewers, so if you could do that, I would appreciate it. But it does help out the channel. It helps out growth and all that stuff. Let's see. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. We'll get into what's going on in the markets and different stuff that's happening there. But good morning, Buck 40. Good morning, Moose or Must Jim. Hi, brother. Let's Crow. I mean, I'm pushing for it, waiting for that to happen, for CRO to break out even more. We've already seen a decent breakout above 20 cents, up to 30 cents. I think it got above 30 cents, right? Seems like it happened so long ago, even though it's not been that long at all. Michael, good morning. Um, Punk Rock Baker, good morning. Did you manage to sort out your number for the Visa CRO card? No. So did you have the same issue? Because I'm still having that issue. I'm right now I haven't, like, I'm still trying to get the spend on the Gemini card, which I'm also having a problem with because they haven't sent me the Gemini card yet. But I paid my, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make my purchases, put my my different subscriptions or anything, any bills related to that on the cards or on that card, and then just let it increase, and then as it gets up to the 30% threshold until I get my card, which I'll have to reach out to them because it's been a while. Until I get my card, I will just pay it off early and then just keep racking up what the cost is, paying it off early, and get up to the spend. Now again, I'm not overspending for this Gemini card. I'm spending on my bills and anywhere that we were gonna go and spend cash on anyways. So I'm doing that, but then I can only spend 30% of my credit limit which is a low credit limit compared to any other card that I have. I think it's like three. No, it's less than that. It's like $2,000 or $3,000, and um, the I think the minimum. Actually, let me check. I think the minimum spend is this card. I was able to gain $6 in XRP on Gemini. I currently have. Let's see how many. It's not showing me. Scroll up here. Scroll all the way up to the top. I currently have 2.35 XRP on Gemini. It's nowhere near what I actually have. But yeah. Well, Matthew, you're up early like always. You stay hard at it. Okay. Pause. Um, I'm out. I'm out of my job, taking Medicaid patients to doctor's appointments, but I enjoy your content. I'm picking up a client. So much to go. Um, so that's great. One, thank you for being here and thank you for saying that you enjoy the content. I just love producing videos talking about the positions that I have and the reasons to why I bought it, the reasons to why I see, a benefit in it or anything like that. I appreciate you saying that and watching. And just know, like I tell, everybody else, there there are other there are a lot of other things that, you can do that if you love what you're doing, then love what you're doing and find ways to, even talk about it to people. You'd be surprised what people want to hear about, and sometimes your situations, and it doesn't mean that you have to give out information, medical information or anything like that. Like that's not something that you ever want to do. But just, letting people know, how they can do things differently in this same job that you're in, or, um, you know, talking about something that you love, whether it is investing or it is, it could be cleaning, right? You love doing it, you love talking about it, you have a better method for it, then educate people. That's what I look at, right? When people ask me what I do or I go to, a career day or something like that, yes, I'm a YouTuber. That's the way I classify it. I don't influence anybody. I think there is um, the ability to influence people as you continue to talk about something like investing, because then, as you're, talking about your portfolio, as you talk about your successes, it does influence people to say, maybe I should be better. Maybe I should be better with my, retirement, with my investing strategy. And it's great to see that. But, I always tell people that I'm in it for the education, right? Not only to educate, you guys in any way and anything that I know, but also for you guys to educate me. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know and you guys might know. There's a position out there that you made 100% from or 200% from that looks phenomenal. Why did you make that 200%? Right? Those are the things that I like to see, and I always tell people it's about the educational side of it. I went to school for finance. I went to school for accounting. I went to school for business. So, trying to, at least teach people that, whether it's the basics or things that I've learned in the process, it's always a good thing. Good morning, Ray Baker. Happy Uptober. Good mood. I am in a very, very good mood. Not necessarily just because, things are increasing, but just in a good mood. It's a good day. It's October. Um, yeah. Uh, and I think it's more of about the fourth quarter for me, not necessarily about October because anything could happen. We could see it. I mean, I know the chances are high because of the history that October has. Um, but it's more about the fourth quarter for me. Any news about the market update? October will be bullish. Yeah, we'll go through some stuff in a couple of minutes, as long as I can get through this chat. Watching you from Perth, Australia. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it.
By the way, awesome morning to all in the chat. Jasmine is just still chilling. Any news on that coin? Just like Brett, I think Jasmine coin truly is a definition of a sleeping giant, right? Do you think it's going to be small little dip because of the government shutdown, or what do you think XRP might go if everything goes to plan? Well, there's so much room in between government shutdown, negativity, all that stuff. Can everything go as planned, right? Anything in between that, there's a lot, right, that could happen. And I'm not a psychic. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. My bet is that fourth quarter will be bullish. It's just how long it will take. I don't know if the government shutdown will have a massive effect on crypto. I would imagine so, but um, we will have to see. I think we will see a pullback because of it, and I hope that we can either bypass that or investors aren't scared because typically it's about what the investors do, right? It's about what people believe investors are going to do, what big money is going to do, institutions going to do, financial institutions and all that stuff are going to do. Um, so with that being said, it's like, what do you think that's actually going to happen? So for me, no matter what, if it does happen, I'm in it for the price levels that it hits. So government shutdown and things start decreasing and all of that. It's not something that scares me. It's just something that disappoints me, right? Um, I'm having problems with my card. Oh, you're having problems with your CRO card or which card? Question. I heard people say take your crypto off exchanges, but I need exchanges for my sell limit orders. How do you go about that? So I think the way that they're talking about it is when you have cryptocurrency on exchanges, the exchanges they're not held accountable if they lose all your money, right? Obviously, the exchange could collapse and all of your money could be gone, right? Like an FTX. They're not like banks to where you put your money into a bank and they're FDIC insured and you have up to $250,000 that you're insured for. So most people will be able to get their money back. However, some of the people that have a lot more money, they have to get it further insured. And sometimes they do through that bank as you have a larger amount. But through the government, obviously, you're insured through um, having that $250,000 there. For exchanges, you don't. However, if it is something that is short term, something that you are, selling throughout time, that's the amount you keep on the exchanges. For anything that you're looking to keep forever, that you don't plan on touching, you don't plan on doing anything with, it should be off exchanges, right? Because one, it takes away the temptation to sell it. And two, you have it in a place to where no matter what happens to the exchanges, no matter what happens to anything, you have that money, right? Whether it's in a ledger wallet or whatever, it's in your possession. They're your keys, it's your crypto. You're not going to have any issues with any exchanges getting in the way. That's kind of what I recommend. I have any of my longer term positions that have a forever crypto balance, they're over in my Ledger wallet where, I have about 10% of, a lot of positions. I have 5% of XRP. I have 10% of Jasmine coin. I have 10%, or actually, I have 25% of CRO. Um, so the point is that I'm able to see those long term positions through, and have the absolute rights to those versus the ones that are over here in the exchange that I really just want to gain from. Did anyone get the Coinbase card? I didn't even know they had a card. Um, anyone else YouTube not working properly? Matt's voice is coming out like an alien. Is it coming out like an alien? I can't hear it. For some reason, YouTube doesn't play on the playback, so I'll have to. Is it coming out like an alien? Is my voice? Mic problem? Your sound is distorted, brother. My sound is distorted. Let me see if I can fix it. Give me a second. Let's see. I have to be able to hear it first, and I can't hear it. We're gonna go over to, let's say, Twitch, or maybe it's YouTube. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's YouTube. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's YouTube. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's. Oh wait, you know what? It's playing back because this is playing, but the entire thing is muted. Always allow sound. Always allow sound. Done. Okay, I need. Ooh, so that's YouTube. Something's going on YouTube because Kick and yeah. I don't know what's happening on YouTube. No, my mic seems to be okay. Like if you go on Twitch, Twitch is fine. If you go on Kick, Kick is fine. If you go on X, I believe X is fine. I haven't checked it. No, that's not it. Let's go over here. Yeah, it's literally just a YouTube problem. I don't know what's going on, but it's not allowing me to. I sound like an alien. They don't want to see you win, brother. Yeah, I'm sorry to have to deal with it. Now, what I could do is I could start the stream all over, and I probably should because this is uh, just horrible the way that it sounds. But like I know I'm not having an issue on X. I know I'm not having an issue on Twitch or on Kick. So if you guys want to watch over there, feel free to do so. What should I do? Should I start over? Because I don't know what's going to happen. Was it always like this the entire time? For this Gemini card, I'm spending on my bills, and oh, it wasn't like that. Right, those are things I like to see. It was around the. It'll give us something to remember later. No, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Um, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the stream. I'm gonna restart it with the same title. It's gonna be 2 seconds. I'll literally be right back because it wasn't doing that in the beginning, and then now all of a sudden it's messed up, and I sound like I'm in fast forward. It'll give us something to remember later. No. All right, all right. Just give me a minute. I'm literally gonna hop off and then jump right back on. So, um, yeah.